I halted all the animations I was working on to make this video. Now that I am no longer a glazer and have more of a average view on the content zacksbee makes, whatever. Okay, shut up. The new episode was honestly pretty decent, and it lacked a lot of the weird things that usually upset me in zacksbee videos, except for, you know, whenever Clock is on screen for some reason. I fucking hate that guy. But, you know, everyone else is actually really fairly enjoyable for a zacksbee video, because everyone else is fairly normal. And, you know, then there's 8-Ball, because of course he's here. And now, here's the big issue I want to talk about with zacksbee videos. In BTET, I believe 8-Ball is a big example of what we call a writer's pet. And so is Pillow to some extent, but you know, more on that later. First, I want to talk about the AI voices and how I think that's bad, actually. I think many of the actors have specifically mentioned that they don't want AI versions of their voices being used. I'll put evidence if I can find any, but I've heard this several places. And also, I just genuinely think AI is pretty unethical, especially when mimicking another person's voice. Especially when you use it to make them say the most intriguing things. zacksbee, literally, I will voice everyone for free of cost. I will literally voice everyone. Like, here's my audition of me doing every Battle to Eliminate Tree character right now. Hey guys, I'm 8-Ball. I love Belle. I am an asshole. But the viewers love me because I get all the screen time. I'm just the goat like that.
Hi guys, it's me, Pillow. This is a really bad impression, honestly. Hey guys, it's me, Pillow. Pillow stuff. I wanna kill people. I wanna kill everyone. Everyone's my little pets.
Hey guys, it's me, Tree. I'm Tree. Says Tree things. Well guys, I'm Tree.
Wow, I'm Belle, and, fuck 8-Ball, he's a little bitch.
I actually don't remember anyone else that's still in the game or whatever. I'm Grassy! Hey guys, I'm Grassy! I say grassy things, yay! I think this kitty put grass! I think he was just using grassy lines anyway, actually. But you know, just in case you need him to say something besides, I'm Grassy, I'm here.
I hate everyone, I hate you!
There you go.
I think this Diddy's blood is pencil.
I'm Bottle. I say bottle things. Hey guys, I'm Bottle. Hey guys, I'm Clock. I should kill myself. Oh, get digging, everyone. I am the best character is underground, and it's me. I'm underground because I'm the best character in Battle to Eliminate Tree. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone. Yeah, but anyway, let's talk about the real Battle to Eliminate Tree writing problems. First of all, the racism, the racist jokes. Can we just agree that's like not chill, okay? That's not chill. Like, okay, yeah, sure. When I was like a few years ago, yeah, I would have like been like, haha, this is so funny, because I was a little edgy. And, you know, people around me would say things like that, so I thought it was fine. And I was just like, haha, edgy jokes, haha, people are sensitive. But, no, that's not good. Not a good thing to say. Especially when it comes to weird sexual comments about Asian people. But let's not... I'm not gonna even talk about that. That's just disgusting and bad. Can we, like, not talk about that in your videos, maybe? Yeah. But I've noticed in the new episode, there doesn't really seem to be any of those jokes, which is a good start. Thank you. I would just appreciate some acknowledgement of the fact you said those kinds of things in the first place, because it seems like it might just be a coincidence and it's not an intentional move. And honestly, the freaky jokes are fine. They're just weird to me personally nowadays because of the person zacksbee is and how weird it can be sometimes. I think it's okay, just maybe tone it down a little bit. For example, I feel some of them kind of drag on. Like, if they were just like one sentence, it would be fine. An example of this would be the bottle joke in the new episode. Bottle saying that she was inside her once alone that can be funny. You just make another character say like a comment about it. Just like make like Fries or Fanny act weirded out by that. It's so easy to make it just funny and fine and not really strange. But Bottle adding on to that was, I don't know about that. It might make me uncomfortable because of the fact I know zacksbee is a grown adult, and also he's kind of strange. So I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's a little off to me. And if you want to continue doing freaky jokes, it's fine. Just tone it down a little. And oh my god, thank god you didn't say anything weird about Grassy this episode. I'm so happy. I was so scared when I found out you were an add to the cast. He also stopped the whole calling Gady a man joke, thankfully. But once again, I wish he'd acknowledge that a little bit. Yeah, basically just stop like sexualizing Asian women, please. I don't think he hasn't really done much of that in BTET specifically, but he has done it in other videos, which is weird, and I don't like it. And I think that should be like very understandable because it is weird. Like, sure, you can have a preference, but like you can't be just weird about all Asian women. It's weird. I'm sorry. It's weird. Anyway, let's talk about actual writing issues now that we're done with his dark humor. Now, actual characterization and writing problems vary from making Black Hole whatever the fuck this is, which is actually really funny and I'm okay with that, to making 8-Ball the only character who does anything relevant. And also, I think Pillow's just a weird character, man. I know for a fact that zacksbee likes Pillow, so it's weird, man. Like, okay, I understand doing freaky things with a character you like, but man, you don't have to be like this. I fear this might be a little too much. Pillow's characterization in this series is kind of odd, and I don't really like it. Her main gimmick is just being freaky, which is weird when you consider in the show her main thing is being violent. That has weird implications, and I don't know how to feel about that, especially when she makes jokes about I don't know, cutting off people's wieners or whatever. Yeah, I don't know about that game. Also, some of the things Pillow does, I think, can be considered sexual harassment, which is genuinely concerning. I cut this section down because really that was all that needed to be said. She acts weirdly to the men around her, and it's weird. Speaking of Tree, just like in actual Teapot, he's very sidelined, I fear. It's not terrible. I mean, he still does things. It's definitely a step up from how he is in Teapot, I think. And I think he's mostly in character except for the Pillow stuff. That was weird. And I think he's definitely one of the better characters in the show. And same goes for Gady most of the time. I like her being kind of a straight man to whatever 8-Ball's doing, and trying to help him out of his struggle of being a fucking asshole. And yeah, I think Gady and Tree are pretty solid. They just suffer from lack of screen time, I guess. It's okay. I think Belle is an odd character. The whole April plot kind of just, it feels sexist, I can't lie. Also, it feels weird because why, the only reason we're given for why April actually likes Belle is that she's hot. That's it. I think the 8-Bell plotline is not that great. It could have been written better. I think 8-Bell's internal struggle with being a nicer person is good, but I think the 8-Bell plotline being used to forward it is good. Yes, I think that's a good decision, but 8-Bell is fine. It's can be cute, I guess, but I'm just confused what either of them actually likes about each other. I'm just confused. Cause is 8-Ball just here cause you want to smash? Is that it? Everyone who was eliminated earlier on is fine. Whatever. I don't care to talk about Robati. I mean, the series did make me like Robati a little more, but I don't know. And Black Hole is he's pretty intentionally out of character, and I'm fine with that. I kind of understand why Clock would be a sim because of the way he was with Winter, but man, are we supposed to not like him, or are we supposed to like him? That's what confuses me. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'll talk about the new episode after I finish it, because I actually haven't finished it as of recording this, so give me a second. Okay, still not finished, but I had to pause to make a comment. Oh my god, bro. Why did people being oh my god. Why is Clock asking to play Dress Impress to impress a dramatic moment? Because April gets flashbacks to the original Battle to Eliminate Tree. Oh no, I can't take that seriously. Oh my god. Also, the second breast milk joke reminded me that also that's fucking weird. That's a little too much. It's a little too freaky for me. Man, okay, zacksbee. Listen. If you're gonna make this level of freaky jokes, you have to put a warning. Okay, it doesn't bother me that much, but it certainly will bother others, and the show is pretty enjoyable sometimes. When you're just being dumb and brain rotted, the show is very funny. There's a lot of funny jokes this episode, but oh my god. Did you... Listen, I think making jokes about breast milk might be a little too much, but maybe I'm crazy for that. Okay, so I liked 8-Ball and Clock's Heart to Heart. It was honestly a very well-written moment, and I quite like it, even though I don't like Clock at all. It's a good moment, and I do like the emotional moments in BTET. They're usually pretty good, and oh my god, we had to make another weird joke about Grassy. Oh my god, bro, this episode was going so well, and then Pillow the Diddler. Okay, no. Why are we doing this? You know this is bad. You know better. You literally know better. Oh my god. I revoke everything I've said positive about this episode. Yes, it's really funny, and this cast is fairly enjoyable and nice compared to the regular BTET cast, because, Pillow isn't here, and 8-Ball isn't being weird with Belle or whatever. But oh my god! Please just stop. Literally, please just stop. It was so easy to not do this. Was it worth it? Was it that funny? Was it that funny, bro? Please, you know better than this. Never do this again. Thank you. But besides that, everyone else was fairly enjoyable. You know, I liked Fanny, I liked Fries, yeah, all is good in the world. Why does Fanny have pooping issues? Why did you decide that was a thing? Something I will speak positively on, besides, you know, some of the characters actually being pretty good, and, you know, some of the moments being well written, and some of the jokes actually being funny, I like the character sprites. They're really good. Good job. Anyways, yeah, my biggest concern for this series is definitely the intriguing writing choices. I think a lot of these freaky jokes should not drag out so long. It's just bad. And, like, I mean, a lot of the brain-rotted and silly things that are said are really funny to me. And, you know, you don't have to literally say racist stuff to be funny. And you don't have to do whatever this is. You don't have to do that either to be funny. You literally have shown multiple times that you're capable of both being funny and having serious and compelling moments. But you fail at it constantly because you have to make these dumb jokes that nobody actually likes unless they're extremely immature and stupid. I still see a lot of promise within BTET, and there's a lot of good things about it, such as the art, and some of the jokes really do land well, and a lot of the characters are very fun. It just fails in a lot of ways, such as its favoritism of 8-Ball and Pillow, and how Pillow is a really bad character, honestly, and she is actually disgusting, and I don't think you should be writing a character like that at all. Especially if it's for comedy. Let's not. I feel like a lot of the reason why I was so connected with BTET in the beginning is that, you know, I already feel connected to a lot of these characters, so it makes the writing feel a lot better than it actually is. But, you know, there's definitely things he could do to improve, such as, you know, giving other characters a little more to do than just 8-Ball. And, you know, especially because it's a viewer voting show. In a viewer voting show, you shouldn't have, like, a main character. Sure, 8-Ball can have a lot of focus compared to some other characters, but, you know, you have to have other characters who've got a lot of focus to balance it out. You can't just have one character get all the major focus. It's just really unfair to a lot of the other characters in the show, because it's fairly obvious that 8-Ball's 100% gonna win, and there is no doubt in my mind about that. And also, generally, I think a lot of the strange, dragged-out jokes are unnecessary, and they don't need to be there. You shouldn't just put every single thing you think might be funny in a script. You should think a little more, especially on things like the joke at the end with Pillow and Grassy. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. People are only gonna hate you more after this, and honestly, it sucks, because your show does have a lot of promise. It's just, you know, the poor writing, AI voices, and bad jokes drag it down a lot. And, you know, I really want BTET to be better, because I had a lot of hope in it in the beginning, and I really enjoyed it, because this is a rare thing for BFDI content. Because this is, like, kind of uncharted ground. You made a series about the BFDI contestants being BFDI contestants for us to have. It's a silly thing while, you know, waiting for new BFDI episodes, actually. And that was fun. That was fun to have. But now it's... My goat is washed. Everyone is washed. You're washed. Thank you. I think this pillow blood is Epstein. I think this pillow blood is Einstein. I think we are gonna turn him into Gabby Lame mechanism. What is this pillow blood doing? What is this pillow blood doing on the calculator?